Welcome everyone. I would like to show you tonight how to make track for MayhemCars in really simplified version, and yeah, just to make how to make MayhemCars track super fast. So yeah, let's get started. First, this is basic scene in Blender 2.8. So first thing what we will do is delete cube, add curve path. Nice, now we will edit it, we will scale it 2 times, so we will press S, then 2, now we have nice path, so we will pick up this point, press E, and now we can create one point from this point and move it, so we will switch to moving, and we will start moving these points around. With this we will create kind of baseline for the track, and then we can start getting things working. So just E, drag, drop, E, drag, drop. When I am dragging them, I'm holding control to snap to your grid. That helps always a lot, so don't forget to use this a lot. So yeah, just making small nice track. This should be enough for what we need. Alright, I think we are high up enough, so let's move down. We will go first in the race up, then we will go slowly down. We will start slowly, then we will go a little bit faster, and then we will kind of go to the end. Nice. Now we will kind of add a few little bit zigzag to make this track a little bit longer. Nope, green one. Alright, this should be enough. So now we will move it like this, and we can go a little bit big here, and now we will go to the finish line. So yep, this is baseline for our track. So with that we can go and hide it and start working on our race path. So first we will add plane, then we will move it a little bit here. We will create empty, go back to plane, add modifier, mirror object, empty, and Y instead of X. Now we will just need to make only half of it, second half will be created by itself. So as you can see, it's much more easy now. So let's move it like this, this, this is too high, 0.5. Yep, this looks much better. So when we have this, we can call this as this is just baseline for our road. So close this modifier, add a new one which will be array, type will be fit curve. Curve will be our racetrack. So you can see it's going all the way there. And got another modifier curve and again noob spot. Nice. Now we can see that it's a little bit too clustered. So we will scale our path up until it looks good. Don't need to be afraid to scale it a lot. I think at this point it looks good. Okay, so now we have racetrack. Now we need to create something around it to make it nice. So again, mesh plane, move it, same like before. Only this time we will scale it 5 times. So we will again press S, then 5, go to edit mode, subdivide, open this, go to 10 because that's the highest point that you can, highest number that you can insert. Again, subdivide. Nice. So with this we will click this on top. That will take, if we take one point, it will take also points around it, and we want to have random points around it. So now we will just pick up few random points here. Yep, looks good. We will take them up, and if we scale it up with mouse wheel, it will start making these hills like. So we move them up. We can go that. This looks good, and this looks good. Connect it. Yep. So now we will move few points down. This one also down. This one will go up a little bit. Yeah, play with it a little bit to make it look better. Now we will add modifier for subdivision surface. It will make it look like, well, more realistic. This would be too smooth. We are making low poly games, so we don't want to have it too smooth. I really don't like that it's too empty down here. So I will go with this one up. And I will also grab a few points around it. Yep, this could be good. Yeah, this looks interesting. So now we have this, so we will add another modifier, same like before, mirror object empty y instead of x, marriage limit 0.1. So now we have hills on both sides. We will create one more empty, move it here on the edge. Again, mirror modifier, second empty, and keep x. Now it will kind of look a little bit more seamless. Again, array modifier, curve, noob spot, fit curve, deform curve, object, noob spot. And now we can see that it was not able to fit it correctly, so the array is a little bit broken, but that's okay. If this happens, we can from fit curve go to fixed count and set number by hand. it's almost there. Yep. So we have this. Now if we enable everything back, we can see that we need to make it a little bit bigger mountains because they are sticking to the road a lot, which we don't want. Maybe you want it, so you will do it, but I don't want it. So yeah, we'll remove this one, switch to wireframe so it's more easy to pick up everything that we need, and pick up everything here and move it a little bit out. Yep, now it looks much better. It's still a little bit bumpy, but we can fix that easily. Okay. So now it looks decent around the track, but we need to kind of make a one bigger mountain behind this, so it looks like you go over it. So just new mesh plane again, everything same as as 10 times this time. Subdivide. I think this time 7 will be enough because we are just trying to make one big mountain. So still random connected, so yep, this could be good. Subdivision, yes, this is nice. We'll go like this, rotate it 90 degrees. Nope, that's a mistake. I want to edit it, not an edit mode. So up, rotate 90 degrees. Now we will just move it somewhere around there. And just scale it up. The only important thing is to come on, that it will look good from track point of view. So yeah, if you are like this, I should move it like this. Yeah, you can play with this as much as you want after, when you think you're done. Okay, now we will just, with this subdivision, we will just increase it a bit. And then we could disable the path on the way up, but yeah, I think this is kind of baseline what you would like to have for a track. Now we just need to texture it correctly. That's kind of the last thing. So we will make new texture. As the base color we will go image. Here we will select our image for base textures. So for me it's this one. Okay. Yeah, without mouse wheel it's a little bit hard to navigate. But it's okay. Yep. So now we want to edit track, texture painting. We will switch to render mode. Now we can see that it looks awful, so we'll select everything, U, unwrap. Come on. Why are you not here? Oh, I'm in texture painting. I want to be in UV editing. And switch to render. So as 0.01. This will scale it down enough so it can take up only single color. And we will move it here so it looks like this. Now we will pick up these sides, unwrap again, scale down again, and pick up our second color. We can go with blue one, or we can go like blue, then red, then blue, then red. Yep, we can go. We can do whatever we want. Yep, so this is track, and we will do the same thing for our environment. So tracks looks good. Again render. So now pick up a track. Let's go back to UV editing, edit mode. We don't need to see a track. So again, material. Pick up everything, scale it down a lot, and move it to some nice color. And I didn't pick up everything. Okay, so unwrap again. 0.01. No, but it looks good, but it's not what I wanted. 0.01. Okay, we will give it this green, and then we can apply this first modifier, so it's much more easy for us to edit. Disable all modifiers, and we can start editing. So first we will switch to wireframe, go to this view, tap double A to deselect everything, pick up top of the mountain and move it to white. And now if we switch back to render, we can see that we have white tops and mountains. That will look really good. So now we will just pick up few random points, move it to different color, again deselect everything. If you pick up two different colors, you can unwrap it again, scale it down again, and for example go darker. Yeah, you can play with this a little bit more. This is just speed up version how to make it. So now if we go back, enable again all the modifiers and get back our track, we have a nice track. We could play more with lightning and everything, but yeah, this would work in the game. So yeah, this is really speed up version. You could do a lot more stuff, but I want to keep this short, so that's why we will stop here. I will make one more video about how I'm adding this in the game, how I'm adding checkpoints and everything, but for now I feel like this is good enough. Let's just make radius 10, power 10,000. Yeah, let's make sun a little bit big. Oh, that was what. That was a little bit too much. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger so we can see. Yeah, you could blend these cores into each other and so on. Yeah, you could do a lot, but for now I think this is enough. I hope that this helped you to make a racetrack for yourself, and if you have any comments, write it down below. See you next time in another video.